Doesn't get much better than a what, Jalen?
Wallace. I hate to show shade to the Miami Heat and my fantasy coach, Eric Spoelstra, Jay Will, and Maria Taylor and Woj, but this is extremely impressive by the Milwaukee Bucks. And we talked about what Drew Holiday's addition would actually mean. He stabilized their lineup. He's going to score 20 points in certain games. He's going to give you close to double-figure assists, give you lockdown defense, and it really now seems like it really puts Middleton and Giannis in a position where they can ease into their games, not have to force things.
Bobby Portis spreads out the floor. Bryn Forbes spreads out the floor. Giannis with a triple-double. Look, this is a high-octane team. Also, Drew Holiday with 9 assists, right? It's just embarrassing for Miami, though. This is a team that just got to the World Championship last year. And for them to not come out with fight. We've seen Boston, by far, not in the favorite against the Nets, right? Came out and fought. We didn't see Miami come out and fight.
And this is a Milwaukee team that thought they were better built for the playoffs in the regular season. That was the knock on them the last couple of years, that they were going to have more offensive weapons to complement Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chris Middleton, and you saw that in this series. Now they're down Dante DiVincenzo, one of their starters for the rest of the postseason. Bryn Forbes, coming off the bench, has scored the ball today. He's been a better and better offensive player for them coming in from San Antonio, but puts them in position now, to let the Nets and Celtics fight their series out and go and play perhaps a Brooklyn team that they did beat twice late in the regular season, but without James Harden.
And advancing in the bubble seemed to be a lot about talent, Los Angeles Lakers, and toughness, Miami Heat. And 3 players last year that were really high performing for the Miami Heat that just weren't there this year. Goran Dragic averaged 20 last year before he got hurt. Tyler Hero made a name for himself last year, and Duncan Robinson has become one of the best knockdown shooters in the entire NBA.
There was always concern that Miami and the Lakers, who were going to have the shortest offseason of anyone else, you would see that take its toll over the course of the year. I think that may have happened with Miami.
But also, what I would say, it's how you deal with success. LeBron James and the Lakers, they're used to being successful. They come back, they work harder. I can't necessarily say that about the Miami team if you've seen a lot of the stories that kind of rose up over the offseason.
But to Woj's point, they still are a 7 seed because they had to deal with a lot of injuries and had to deal with the turbulence of having a short offseason.
Okay, well, like you guys all said, and you mentioned it first, was that Milwaukee, they wanted the Heat, they got the Heat, they swept the Heat. And that is something to look forward to. And now, obviously, we're all kind of licking our chops to see if the Bucks get the Nets in the second round. Wish we had time to talk about it, but we don't.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.